going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this tape review of Immortal Lowlife, The Darker Things in Life Part 1. Now, y'all should know who Immortal Lowlife is if you check out the last review I did of theirs called The Darker Things in Life Part 2. Now, this is the tape review, all right? And this is the real tape. You see that? Now, this is side 1, this is side 2. Some people got it confused, thinking side 1 was the other way, but this is actually the beginning. The side 2, I mean. All right. Now, I remember this album came out several years ago, you know, and it's very hard to find this cassette tape. All right, and for those that want to know where you can get it from, I'll put that link in the description box. And Mr. Ski is one of my favorite artists to come from Memphis. And I'm gonna open this up again. This is pretty much how the case look. And like, I'm not really gonna review it too much, but just keep in mind that this is a classic for sure. You know, out of all the Darker Things in Life Part 1, 2, and 3, 1 is definitely one of my favorites to ever come out of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the producers were Mr. Ski, and the features were Randy Mack, Boy Blue, Dirty Mac. I'm not sure who they all are, but I'll put all that in the description box. And this came out in 1998, as you can see. The songs, I think y'all can see it from here. So the songs, you know, The Awakening, that's just a skit. Black Fortress 3, y'all know that they had several Black Fortress versions. This one is crunk, very dark, evil sounding, you know what I mean? Like Serpents is another one that's dope. You know, that beat is just so sinister. I catch myself playing this thing a lot. Then Retaliation is Bone Thugs and Harmony. There's Mr. Ski going off like crazy. And Boy Blue is on here. He rips up another one, you know what I mean? Then Pimp Love is a nice track here. Really laid back. I catch myself singing that tune every once in a while. Mr. Ski sounds hella young on here, you know what I mean? He sounds hella young. And it's funny, I'm trying to straighten this out. And it's funny because when you hear him, you can tell he was very young and just didn't give a F back then. Days Like This is another dope track, man. I'm feeling this song, man. Mr. Ski come through with a dope verse. I believe that's Boy Blue, if I'm not mistaken. If not, feel free to correct me. But he comes through with a dope verse. Then Alone in This World, Living So Low Part 3, dope tracks. This is Mr. Ski at his prime when he's talking about some dark depression type deal. This is like my favorite part of Mr. Ski when he talks about depression, things like that. It really has you thinking about life. Swisher's Sweet Dreams is a really dope track. It's dark sounding and that bass line is sick. All of them come through with some great verses, classic verses. And you can tell on some of the flows, you can kind of tell that it's not fully developed, you know, if that makes sense. But they come through with some dope verses anyway. Then Hoes in the Club is a nice little track. Nightmares is very dark sounding, man, like evil. If you hear it, you would think you in a nightmare for real, you know, very dark sounding. Ski come through with some dope verse and everybody else did their thing. Then Point of No Return is like a really kind of a laid back cut. They come through with some nice verses. Awesome way to end it off, or I should say on that side. All right, now that's it. To review this, masterpiece. Y'all would know if y'all never heard the Darker Things in Life Part 1. This has to be one of the most, the title explains everything for itself, and I like the group Immortal Lowlife. The way you can hear their sounds evolving is just ridiculous. From the Memphis M-Town, you know what I'm saying? You would not really hear a sound like this again, sad to say, because I understand that eventually they had to mature and you know, have more understanding music. This right here is just straight on some dark, evil sounding crunk type deal, you know. So with that being said, if you see this tape or CD, I will buy it with no hesitation. And unfortunately, these tapes like these are very hard to find. All right. And with that being said, shout out to Mr. Ski, the whole Immortal Lowlife coming out with a dope album. This is one of the darkest things. You can just tell by how it looks on the cover that it's on some sinister, wicked type deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's it though. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right. Peace out, guys.